Exams are about to make a comeback in secondary schools after years of decline. The government has announced an overhaul of the NCEA, which will put more emphasis on external assessment and stop students from cherry-picking which standards they will attempt. It's also introducing a new literacy and numeracy test after reports that many students with extremely poor reading and math skills had met NCEA requirements. Here's our education correspondent John Gerritsen.
The government made its announcement at Mana College in Porirua, a low decile school where most students rely on internally assessed standards more than exams to get their NCEA certificates. The changes unveiled today include reducing the number of credits needed for each level of the NCEA from 80 to 60, but increasing the amount of knowledge covered by each assessment standard. The Associate Minister of Education, Tracy Martin, says that will make sure teens cover their subjects properly instead of concentrating on a few cherry-picked standards, a practice known as credit farming.
Credit farming is where students sort of pick and choose pieces of an exam maybe to actually get over the final piece of a line, or they aim for subjects that they think might be easier to do so that they get the number of credits that get them across the line for the whole of the NCEA.
The government is also abolishing the $76.70 annual fee for NCEA, effective immediately. The head boy at Mana College, Alex Johnson, says that will make a big difference for a lot of people.
Yeah, I do know some mates that have struggled in the past, and they had to go to some teachers and kind of ask them to get help in there, and really trying to go to a teacher and asking them for some help financial-wise, it's really real difficult.
But the impact of other changes is less clear. Students will be able to resubmit assignments to get a better grade only if their first attempt was a fail. In addition, half of all achievement standards will be exam-based, and the government's introducing a new literacy and numeracy test that will be externally graded. That's because of strong evidence showing that many people who meet the minimum NCEA requirements cannot pass a test of basic literacy and numeracy. But some of the students at Mana College are not keen on exams.
I personally hate exams because it's there's this, the test and bang, you have to pass it or else.
Overall, the school's principal, John Murdoch, says the changes are promising. He says getting rid of fees will have a huge impact for students from low-income families.
Whatever it is, $80 for a student doesn't seem like much, but if you've got 4 or 5 in a family, that's going to add up.
As for the plan to have a new literacy and numeracy test, Mr Murdoch says it's not the test that matters, but how well children are taught.
I just want to come back to that, those middle years and the need for students to be well grounded in really strong foundation literacy and numeracy, and that's not going to happen through assessment. That's going to happen through quality teaching.
Teachers and principals are still analysing the changes, but they're likely to approve of anything that reduces their workloads. Mo te hōtaka o te ahi, ko John Gerritsen tēnei.